Let me have the button. No. Let me have the button. I don't trust you.
What did you trust me to do?
I'm in charge of this. Ready? Remember, it's on me too, so I'm a wimpy and it'll be not that bad. 1, 2, 3.
All right, guys, today is the day. We've had a lot of requests, and I guess in a smart alecky way of, you use those e-collars on the dog, why don't you try and use them on yourself? So today is the day that we do that.
E-collars can get a bad name for being cruel or being mean to the dog or being unfair to the dog. And that's definitely not the case. If used properly, e-collars can be a very, very powerful training tool that allows you to have perfect timing and be 100% consistent, which are the two most important parts of dog training. So using an e-collar properly at the lowest level necessary to get the desired response is how they should be used.
We're going to show you how we've got this tested out.
We're going to use them on Ethan today.
We're going to use them on
just
me.
For fun.
Just for fun. So I want to show you, I've actually got the DT Systems 1820 collar, and this is the collar that we use primarily in training. So you can sync 2 collars to the same button, I figured out, have them on this, and to show that they're both working at the push of the button, we have tap on the nick button, vibrate, they're both vibrating, but it doesn't make the lights work. Stimulation there, you can see I push the button, both lights are going off. We roll that up, the lights get brighter.
Ooh, really bright.
So what we're gonna do here is leave this bad boy sitting here as your
indicator of when the collar is being used.
And we're gonna replace the test light with the smallest portion of my neck where you're supposed to put these things on up here.
Would you like help properly fitting that?
I might need help. It's kind of hard to put it on yourself, actually.
Hey, I thought opposable thumbs would be, helpful for that.
Well, it definitely would make it easier to take it off, but come on. Come on. Not too loose. Sorry.
You should be able to get about 2 or 3 fingers under there so that those contact points are making consistent contact. Now, Ethan doesn't have a hairy neck. He's shaved today, I believe, actually.
Yep.
Where
Get rid of that
dogs,
old neck beard.
do have a little bit of hair and coat for a little bit of insulation from that stimulation. But
how does it look?
Looks good, looks good. The other part is, we want that to sit snug, not choking him, as well as we don't want that to be able to pull away from his neck if he's running around and moving so that we don't have consistent contact. I don't think that's gonna be the case today though.
So I've definitely used an e-collar on myself before, not ever on camera or anything else, but tried it on my hand or on my neck just to kind of feel what it's like. We also use e-stim, or I think they were typically referred to TENS units, yep, for muscle stimulation. And this is very, very similar, minus the actual probes are
a little more
pointy,
direct,
more
instead
direct.
of a pad. Because I don't know if you've ever been to the chiropractor or a physical therapist or anything like that. They use those TENS units for muscle recovery, actually, so that it can help your muscles get stimulated to help break down lactic acid and things like that.
So I know that there's a good potential that we're going to see it make these big muscles in my neck contract, which is something we often see with the dogs. You may find a level that the dog doesn't really even seem to respond to too much, but you'll get a little twitch of their head. And I think that
definitely means that they're feeling it, but they can still ignore it and not necessarily respond to that. So
the biggest thing that we're looking at going over here is showing that this, like any dog training tool, let's go with the big DTT, if used properly, isn't a problem, but definitely
it could be misused.
It could be misused. So let's get started.
Let's push a button.
We're going to start with a 1. Okay, I can feel that barely, depending on if I move it a little bit, it changes a little bit how I can feel it. There, I can feel it pretty good.
Do we need to snug you up?
No, it just changes based on what muscles and wherever it hits in my neck, which It's also something that we see in dogs.
Yes, for sure.
If the collar rides too far down underneath, or let's see if we can, I don't know if I can move it.
You got too big of an
tight.
Adam's apple or something.
Okay, so I can feel it down here. There's definitely less muscle
For
down
that twitch
in this part.
motion to
So
happen.
now it just feels more tingly slash
It tickles a little bit.
tingly. Yep.
And
But I
that
can't
was
really feel it too much. That's
still
on the
on a
101.
one.
Yep. So now we'll go to a 2. Okay. You can see our lights working. I can kind of feel that here. Again, what we're typically using with dog training is we're going to hit the vibrate button. I can definitely feel and hear that going, especially the one on the table.
You can hear that.
Now we're going to go to a 3. Okay, that kind of sends a little tickle up under my chin there. There's a 4.
I kind of want to push the button. Can I push the button?
I don't know if I should trust you to push the button. What do you got it on? You got to at least show somebody.
Here's a 5. See, 5.
Yep.
That's a 5.
It's different when I'm not pushing the button. Let's go with that.
Interesting. A new spin on this. A 6.
Okay. So again, like we talked about.
I didn't do it that time.
Are you sure?
I am sure. He's faking it now.
Big muscle twitch there. Like it hits the muscle and again, doesn't really hurt. Doesn't feel any discomfort at all actually, but just.
Pretty visual response though from me to be able to see your neck about break off there. Can I push another one? Sometimes
what are you doing?
Sometimes it's important to just jump up a little bit to see a response. You guys ready for this, Ethan?
No. Okay, what was that?
A 9.
Oh my goodness. All right.
The collar only goes up to a 16, so.
Okay, so again though,
I'll let you have control over it. I feel bad.
Okay, so
now
there's a 9.
Now you made me feel bad.
Oof. Oof.
Is it better when you have control over it?
No, not really. But there's a 10 and a 12.
Well, show them. Don't lie about it.
I'm not.
There's a 12. Oops.
Ooh, 13, 14. Okay. And 16.
Oh, wait, I want to push the button for 16.
Okay, 16.
16.
Okay.
It's not every day you get to use an e-collar on your husband. Ready?
Just do it.
3, 2.
Just do it. Oh. Okay, so there is 16 on the collar. Oh. Okay, so we have run the gamut, and I want to talk about how this is. That was really mean.
It's so funny.
So this is how we're typically going to be using a collar. This is how we preach to use a collar. We're going to hit vibrate. We condition that this vibrate is going to pull the dog's attention. It buzzes, they can hear it, they can feel it kind of, it's there, right? So at first we hit that vibrate and we condition that in the controlled situation or controlled environments. And then once they have a quality response to that, we get out in the uncontrolled situation and they're distracted. We're going to tap the button, Nick, on the one, and then go back to vibrate. Oh, that didn't pull their focus, so we'll go up, then to another. Ooh, there we got a response on a 3, and then we go back to vibrate to get the response to finish the. You're like almost crying. You were laughing so hard.
And I felt a little bad afterwards, but only a little. So
that's typically how we're going to be using the collar, though. It's going to be a nick to redirect focus, or even just sometimes we'll use continuous on a low level like this. And that's more of a constant reminder of, hey, but that can almost be too distracting sometimes. So that tap, hey, pay attention. And then asking for something we've already taught. That's why we never teach with collars. We're only utilizing to reinforce something that the dog already knows.
And something else to keep in mind, because it has 16 levels, not every day and every situation and every dog is going to respond to the levels the same. The higher the distraction, typically the more collar you're going to need to get through to that dog or that person because they're distracted.
And every dog is different and every person is different, which is why Kat has just officially earned the ability to now try the collar on in reverse.
No.
Yeah, I think that the old surprise 16er is a fair exchange of the collar unit. I'll allow you to fit this yourself.
This wasn't part of the deal.
I know, and I'll wait.
Oh, I think I hear Aiden crying.
That's all right, Grandma's here.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
My hair's in the way.
I can help you with that.
We did not discuss this prior to engaging in this video.
No, we did not. Nor did we discuss you just hitting. Oh, I'm not. Oh.
Come on, you got to work up to it. You got to at least experience
It's on a
first.
1. It's on a 1, and you can run it.
Okay. Don't even, Ethan Michael. I can't get this in the hole.
That's what she said. It's in the hole.
Okay, I got it.
You're there.
Okay.
Check. It pulls away.
That's the same place
snug.
you had it.
I don't think so.
Okay, one more help.
Yeah, just one. Not a lot. Just a little tighter. There. Good.
Okay. What do I just leave that flapping?
That's fine.
It doesn't look
Get
as
out of the
good.
way. Oh.
For photo ops. Okay.
There. Tuck it all the way up. I don't want you chewing it off or something. These things are $25 a piece. Okay. Go ahead. Now, this is to talk about the fact that every dog or every individual is going to be different, and saying that there's some blanket level that you need to be using or that some dog could handle or whatever is not okay.
I 100% tried a collar on myself, just never on my neck. I've always done it on my hand. This is
okay,
1,
so 1,
2, 3. Ooh, I felt it.
Okay. So
but it wasn't, I was like ready for the huge neck twitch.
That happens in a couple clicks.
Okay, 2. Okay. 3. Ooh, feel it. It feels like I'm getting shocked on the neck by the.
Now I just want to show you the difference,
16,
right?
Ethan Michael.
Now she doesn't know what level it's at.
I'm gonna cry.
Okay, so we're gonna start there. Ready, folks?
Hey, wait. You understand that we worked all the way up through the
ready?
levels.
Here it is. That was a 3.
I'm so scared.
This is so funny. Okay, so there's a 4. You were already up ahead of this level. 4. Hit vibrate. Got her.
You thought I didn't freak out and
Yeah, there's a 4. Are you gonna go for a 5?
Sure.
Okay. That's a lot.
I can feel it a lot.
Yeah. There's a 6. You see how the anticipation just changes that? It's different when you have control over the button. You can time, you can prepare yourself. But when you just take it and you hide it over here, and then when I'm talking, you just hit the button. Ready?
No.
7.
Can I push the button?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So that was a lot.
Plenty.
Yeah, that was a lot, right? So now, granted, the 16 was also a lot, multiple times, thank you. There's a big difference between individuals. She's feeling it at a lower level, and that's going to be the difference between dog A and B. Dog A is going to redirect focus with a much lower level than B, potentially, and then if you were to throw that big boost of adrenaline, so around the yard, around the house, that low level gets their attention every time, but you go out and they're chasing a bird or they're doing something exciting, and all of a sudden you've got to go up a few levels. So the biggest thing that we want to talk about is the e-collar can definitely be used on people. It's not going to kill dogs or injure dogs, especially if used properly.
And even that, it wasn't super painful. It was honestly more of the anticipation of, oh, what's this gonna be? Because I hadn't had that level before. And then after I had it, it was like, okay, I definitely felt it, but it wasn't enough. If there was something that I really wanted, I could probably still ignore that if I had to.
So what would that be? What would that be something you really wanted? You would ignore level 7 on the collar for red beer?
I would totally ignore level 3 for lots of things.
Level 3 for lots of things. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
You would probably ignore level 7 while you sat there and got your nails done right now.
Oh my gosh. Yes. I could take level 7 just to get my nails done right now.
Okay.
Oh, much better.
Much
I'm
better?
so much more comfortable, I guess.
All right. Ready?
No.
1,
No,
2,
Ethan.
3.
I'm pushing the button. Let me have the button.
No.
Let me have the button. I don't trust you. I
What
want the
did
button.
you trust me to do?
I will be in charge of this. Ready? Remember, it's on me too, so I'm a wimpy and it'll be not that bad. 1, 2, 3. That was a 5.
Yeah, it got me good wherever it's at. Must have mine too tight or something.
No, oh, there's a good spot for it. 6.
Okay.
7.
Okay.
8. Holy moly! Do you want to go one more?
You got control of the buttons on you too.
9. 3, 2, 1, 0. -1. Dude. Tapping out. I'm tapping out.
All right, folks. All I want to say is, if used properly, these collars are definitely are a really good training tool for having proper timing and consistency in training. It also allows us to have a long leash so that we can reach out and touch in some way, shape, or form. You've got to be able to redirect that dog's focus. And again, if used properly, these things are great. So
I'm Kat the dog trainer.
I'm the guy with the pink gun.
And if you thought it was really funny that I shocked Ethan on a 16, put it in the comments.
Thanks for watching.
I love you.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.